approaches of harmonizing laws in diverse legal system. क्योंकि जिस दुनिया में हम रह रहे हैं बहुत सारे लीगल सिस्टम्स हैं और इस्लामिक जो शरिया लॉ है उनको किस तरह से हार्मोनाइज किया जा सकता है उस हवाले से आप बयान फरमाएंगे। और मैं दावत दे रहा हूँ जस्टिस डॉक्टर सैयद मोहम्मद अनवर साहब, फेडरल शरिया कोर्ट पाकिस्तान, तो आप यहाँ तशरीफ लाएं और खिताब फरमाएं।
Ideal and practical legal system in the Muslim world. It is an exemplary system around different Muslim countries. As we all know, according to OIC membership, there are 56 Muslim countries, Muslim majorities countries, and out of those 56 countries, only around 23 countries are by their constitution, they have declared Islam as their state religion, which is not very heavy sign. And out of those 23, only 3 or 4 countries which are declared Islamic state, and luckily Pakistan is one of them. So this is the state of affairs, that how we should look at the legal system, our standing around the world. Having said that, this is my personal opinion as an academician to share with you. The term harmonization, Islamization are not very welcoming. Always there is a question mark attached to this approach. Being a Muslim, we should look at those terms from our perspective. Our honor, as per the saying of Hazrat Umar, is our respect and honor is attached to our religion, not anywhere else. So, we should convince the world that you should learn from us, instead that we should try to harmonize Sharia and our laws with other legal systems, because there is no other uniform law all across the world. It varies. It keeps on changing with the time. You must have heard the approach of decriminalization of certain crimes. So this is, from the legal perspective, there are 2 basic maxims. As a student of law, we must keep those 2 maxims in our mind. One is lex lata, and the other is lex lata ferenda. How the law is and how the law should be. And when we talk about the legal system of common law or civil law, whatever, other than Islamic law, there is always difference between the 2 approaches. The positive law and the natural law. natural law is ideal, how the law should be, whereas the positive law, how the law is, lex lata and lex lata ferenda. These two are different approaches. Whereas, and in addition to that, the legal system which has these two approaches, they agree that they don't reach to the ideal situation of natural law from any aspect. They keep striving for that. Whereas in Sharia law, this difference, it does not exist there. Whatever is our natural law is our positive. So this is the fundamental difference between the approaches of these two legal systems. It is a very fine line, but we have to think it from that perspective. And we have to make the world realize that you have to learn from us. Apart from that, having said that this is a basic principle, as a student of Islamic law, we should keep always this in mind. The harmonization for practical aspects, again there are two approaches. How we look towards the existing law from practical aspects, whether any law is in conflict to the basic principle of Quran and Sunnah or not. If any procedure or law in any jurisdiction, be it Malaysia or Pakistan or Indonesia or any other country, if that specific law is not in conflict with any principle of Quran and Sunnah, then there is harmony. It is very much Islamic. But whenever we see there is a conflict between the two approaches, we have to follow Quran. We have to mold the Anglo-Saxon law, which most of us we inherit in legacy from our unfortunate colonial past. We have to mold that in accordance with the principle of Quran. In that way, we can make harmony between the two systems. And luckily, in Pakistan, perhaps Pakistan is the only country around the world which has this legal system in place by virtue of its constitution. Pakistan has a constitution which is Islamic, which is democratic, which is parliamentary, and federal form of government. It is almost the same which I think Malaysia has. It is kind of federation. Majority of Malaysia is Muslim, and it is democratic. According to our constitution, the preamble, the basic pronoun of the constitution is that sovereignty belongs to Allah. It is not a statement, it is not a simple statement, it is a whole philosophy that a state and the parliament is empowered to make any law. It is supreme, but it cannot make any law which is in contradiction with Quran and Sunnah. So, this is this basic pronoun of the Constitution, the preamble of the Constitution, the governing principle of our state, the reason for creation of Pakistan is this sentence. It is the whole philosophy. Secondly, our Constitution provides another institution, Constitution, which is called Islamic Ideology Council. It has recommended recommendatory power. It has recommendatory role for the government. If government, any government, provincial or federal, it requires any clarification regarding any issue, it may seek that clarification from that council. Its recommendation is not binding on the government. It is supposed to follow that recommendation. But in case if it fails to follow those recommendations of the council and makes a law which is in conflict to certain principle of Quran and Sunnah, then any citizen of Pakistan can challenge obviously on the basis of some logical reasoning and legal basis in the federal Shariat court and get it changed on the basis of some arguments, obviously. So this legal system which we have in Pakistan, it can be replicated in any other country, in any other jurisdiction. This is the complete process of harmonizing the law. The term Islamization is, for me, it is also derogatory. It does not mean anything. Because Islam is the basis. We don't have to change according to other legal systems, as I said earlier. So this, in brief, if you are interested, Malaysia, it is very advanced in many aspects. There are studies of Malaysian International Islamic Universities of a very high ranking in many aspects. In Islamic finance, you are one of the leaders in the country. But when it comes to law, I think you can replicate, you can make movement in your country to replicate our constitution, the aspect of Islamization, make it understand. If you want the harmonization, this is the easiest legal constitutional way of harmonizing the society, of harmonizing different segments of the society. So I hope that you will try to convince your government to try to replicate the constitution in Malaysia. Once again, I am thankful to the organizer of this event. It is very much required, and I am again welcome you all, our respected guests from scholars from Malaysia. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Justice Dr. Sayyid Muhammad Anwar Sahib, Federal Shariat Court, Pakistan, for your thought-provoking and thoughtful presentation and what historical background and the differences and how to harmonize with other systems and the role of Islamic Sharia in harmonizing with other systems. You briefly shed light on it. आपका बहुत शुक्रिया, बहुत मेहरबानी। मज़क़ाती मुज़रात हमारे मेहमान शुजात अली साहब जो कि साबिक़ अमीर हैं शरीयत इस्लाम और हाफिज़ अज़हर नईम साहब जो कि अमीर हैं शरीयत इस्लाम, हम ज्वाइन कर चुके हैं, आपको खुशामदीद कहते हैं। और अब मैं दावत कलाम दूंगा आज के इस तकरीब के मेहमान खुसूसी डॉक्टर पीर अबुल हसन मोहम्मद शाह अज़हरी। आप हेड ऑफ डिपार्टमेंट हैं एट अल करम इंटरनेशनल इंस्टीट्यूट देरा शरीफ, तो आप यहाँ तशरीफ लाएं और अपने ख्यालात का इजहार करें।
session has completed. We will make dua, and after that, refreshment is ready. So we make dua. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار وادخلنا الجنة مع الأبرار يا عزيز يا غفار يا رب العالمين. ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب.